Hey, we kind of had some fun getting out of that G scale and moving over to C major pentatonic and A minor pentatonic, which are the same thing. It'd be kind of nice if each scale was completely its own universe, but it is a fact that many scales overlap massively. So one scale can equal another scale, which come on, give me a break. But don't worry about it too much. These are called relative minor. If we go C to A minor, check it out, the chord. C to A minor. Those are called relative minors. And so they blend together, which sounds really cool. Like if I did bar chord. Those sound awesome. See why they, you can hear how they fit. C and A minor. You can do a lot of different chords expressing that idea. And the scale, if you play C major or A minor pentatonic, which is the same thing. On top of that, so if that jam was going, I could go. I could just groove out, bliss out, play that. I was going to talk about, there's some shapes that kind of work in there. If we do the scale right there, let's just get a couple of shapes. So this would be 5th fret, 4th and 3rd strings, hitting them together. And I just walked up from the scale, slide, those shapes are way cool, and there's a bunch of them in there. So I did a G A, C D, slide to E, G A, and I land on a C and a G, which is basically an inverted power chord. A C5 is a C plus a G, which that shape is in the scale too. Power chord, root and 5th, C and G. That's also a C5 power chord. It's just inverted. Instead of the C being the lowest note, C is the higher note, G is the lowest note. That's what I mean by inverted. I don't get too hung up on the names of those. Just so happens, one string over is another shape, which is a C plus an E, which would work in an A minor and a C major chord. That's why they're relative. There's more of those shapes. Let's try to connect. Here's another easy one, which is 1st string and 2nd string, 5th fret. So there's 3 shapes right across the neck. Even this. They sound a little lumpy, but they could work. Basically just bar, and it's all in the key. It's okay. But not all of them sound the way I want them right now. So I have to control that. So you got your power chord shape. Also down here, these two. Flat shape, a G plus a C. That's that inverted power chord. That's a good one. The double eights, a C plus a G again. Here's where it gets kind of weird. This is a D plus a G. That's a 7 and an 8, D and G. Which does fly right down to this. The double fives. So that's like a G5, 8, 5, 7, 5. Double eights, double fives, 8 and 7 to double fives. So I'm making a little angle thing there. Little angle shape, 7 and 8. Feels a little weird. That's that A plus D. And you can make some kind of clumpy, cloddy. Kind of sounds like Godzilla stomping through downtown. Kind of lumpy. There's our A power chord. C power chord. So, you know, let's say you're getting lost. You're like, dude, I can't handle this. Well, at least know your power chords. C5 to A5. So by using the C major and A minor pentatonic scales and finding little flat shapes that are really simple, power chords and some angle shapes, very simple. If you need help with this, let me know, but it's all right there in the scales. And you know, eventually you don't even realize what key you're in. You're just playing and having fun because you got this down instinctively. But until you get it down, it might seem a little weird and, you know, hard to grasp and get your hands on it. But just dig in, follow along, and we'll get you there. Thanks for subscribing. Please share with your friends. And thanks for the donations. And I'll look up my book and t-shirts if you can. And I really appreciate you guys. Good job following along. Good job working. I know you're practicing. See ya.